Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing a review for this new Giselle and Edward set, part of the Midnight Masquerade Designer doll series. As you know, there's the new line coming up. Here are the dolls that are included, plus the release dates and limited edition numbers. Now I'm so happy about this line because they're giving us Meg, Esmeralda, Giselle. I mean, come on, that is iconic. Like the only one we're missing now, it's like Kita. Which hopefully they do her for maybe a series 2 or another collection. I don't know, but I'm very happy that these characters are included, specifically Giselle. So of course, the Giselle and Edward set is a D23 exclusive, and it was the only set that I was really excited for. Of course, when I saw the Tiana and the Aurora set, I ended up getting them too because I loved them. But this is the one that I was gonna get no matter how it looked. But of course, it's gorgeous because it's made based on the artwork from Steve Thompson, who can literally do no wrong, as we all know. So I really love this set, and I'm so happy that we have Giselle merchandise again. I ended up getting 2 of these because I'm going to debox one. Again, Giselle's literally my favorite. I even made a 17-inch limited edition one-of-a-kind doll, as you see here, because there's no merchandise for her. So anyways, that being said, she's limited edition of 900, and she did not sell out at the expo. There was plenty of her left over. So I don't know what they're going to do with that merchandise, but they're not going to throw it away. So it could either end up in Japan or Shop Disney here in US. Who knows? We'll just have to wait and see. But they're definitely going to try and sell it somehow. They're not just going to throw it in the garbage, right? So let's get started with this review. First up, we are taking a look at the box. Right on the top, it says Designer Collection, and we have the D23 exclusive sticker. The box itself is a mixture of pink and purple. It just kind of fades into each other, and a little bit of gold. Of course, on the top right there, you saw that it said Midnight Masquerade. On the front, we have a design of the mask in gold, and it actually matches the mask that Giselle is wearing. So each box has a different mask in the front, which is beautiful. I love the cutout as well. And on the side, it says Giselle and Edward with a sketch. Now, this box is pretty similar to the one from the collection last year, the 2018 Premiere Series. It's kind of the same. The only thing is that that one had like display windows that open, and this one has the sleeve that you pull up. If you like, you can go ahead and pause, English and in French as always. And it says that it includes the certificate, and they have stands, which is awesome. And the retail price is $199.95. So the regular sets coming out in stores are $129, and this one, because it's a couple, it's $200. Again, this is the price at D23. You know, they know that people sell this stuff later, so I'm assuming that's why the price goes up. I personally didn't mind it. I went prepared for it. I saved, and I really wanted the set. So here I'm just kind of showing you how to open it. And a lot of people were confused because I got some comments saying if they were 16-inch dolls. They are not. They are Barbie-sized. Every time you hear the word designer, it's a 12-inch doll. That's kind of how you know. So if you hear designer, it's 12 inches. And here's my certificate. Again, they're limited edition of 900. I talk so much. As I said, I will be taking this set out of the box, but every time that I take something out of the box, I do like to show you what it looks like in it, because I think, you know, they spend so much time making this look beautiful for us, and it's a great presentation. I love it. The only one thing that I noticed that's a little weird is that she does have a stand, a base under the stand, making her just as tall as him, when in reality, she's a little bit shorter, and you'll see that when I get them out. And one of the reasons I wanted to do this review first is because since I'm deboxing this set, I can show you the articulation and all of that. And then when I do Aurora and Tiana, I can reference back to this video, since I would not be deboxing those sets. It's just something about Giselle, and I had to have one deboxed because they're just perfect in my opinion. So let's get to it and get them right out of the box. Next up, we're taking a look at Prince Edward, and I would like to point out that this is the only time they have ever made a doll of him, and I guess it was worth it because he looks perfect. He actually looks exactly like the animated character. He has the same nose and eyes and eyebrows. He's just perfect. The only difference really is that they added some kind of shimmer to his hair. Keep in mind that the boy dolls for designer sets never have rooted hair. It's always molted. But they've done something really cute here. They've added this shine to it, almost like glitter, but it's not. It's in the painting. And the reason for that is so that it can match the whole like midnight masquerade thing. Now, another thing, some people were saying, why is he in the set and not Robert, who she ends up with? And the reason for that is because they needed to stick to the animated characters in order to not pay royalties to the actors. Otherwise, the actors would have gotten a check. Not to mention that they would have been live action and everyone else is animated. So that's the reason why they are together. They work together at this point in the movie anyways. So you see, I keep talking over other stuff, but I'm basically now showing you the outfit. I love it. It's a really nice fabric and it's burgundy, just like in the movie. There's really not much designer aspect to it. It's just very accurate in my opinion. So the puff sleeves are super dramatic like they are in the film, and they have gold embroidery to match the golden piece on his chest. He's just perfect. I'm so happy that there's a doll of him. I just love him in the movie. Now he has this fake leather belt, and the pants are of course a separate piece from the bodice. Now in the back you can see that he has his purple cape, and when you lift it up, I'm not going to remove it or anything because I kind of want to keep him as close as possible, but you can see that the belt is removable if you wanted to do that. And he includes a stand. I love it. We never get 12-inch doll stands, so I like that. Now the actual cape, you have to be careful. It's literally just sewn on in there with a little string, so be careful with that. As I said, the cape, it's a purple velvet material with gold on the inside. And he is wearing his famous boots. They're not really famous, but you know, they use these boots a lot for pretty much all the sets. They kind of all look the same. And now he also has his mask, which I could remove, but I really don't want to. I just want to display him this way. It looks like it's metal, but it's not. It's just plastic, but it's hard plastic and it's painted very well. It has 2 burgundy strings on it, and it just looks really nice. I'm actually going to show you a picture of what it looks like when you put it on him. And this picture is by the person that makes the dolls with Steve Thompson, and that is Jess Fuzz, and this is from her Instagram account. And now really quickly, I just wanted to show you the articulation. His elbows bend, his wrists do as well, and of course his head. When it comes to his legs, they are the rubber-like material, so they bend at the knee, and he does not have articulated feet. And here we have Princess Giselle. I always like to save the princess for last because there's definitely more to talk about. I think she's beautiful. I think she definitely captures the character. Look at her eyes. They're like this beautiful aqua color. Her lips are very pale pink. I think she's beautiful. She has this looking forward or straightforward look, and I just love it. Some people were saying that she looks like Ariel, but to be fair, she looks like Ariel in the animated movie as well. Now, when it comes to this doll, the big difference between her and Ariel really is that Ariel has more round features, while Giselle has always been pointy. She has a pointy nose, pointy chin, and some people even said that she looks like the new wedding Ariel doll, and I personally don't see it. I think she looks very different. They don't even have the same mouth or anything, so it's definitely not the same mold. This is a totally new mold or face sculpt for her, and I think it's perfect after all these years. This is what the last Disney Store one looked like, and I love her so much too, but I'm glad that they updated it. You know, we don't want to see the same thing over and over. At least I don't. But I love both. I just love anything Giselle, really. So here she is. Her hair is just gorgeous. I'm dying to wash her hair out, but I won't. I love that little curl in the front, and I love that they included the flowers in her hair. They're just beautiful. It's attached there with one of those little plastic tags. But her hair, even though it has gel, is so soft, and the curls are so perfect. I mean, like I just did the review for the pink limited edition Ariel doll, and I wish that Ariel had this kind of hair, because this is like very soft gel, and I just love it. It's such a beautiful color. This is 100% movie accurate. I can't wait to wash it. I might one day. I don't know. But I definitely love it. They did such a beautiful job. It's so long, even though it's curly. I'm sure that if we wash it, it's even longer. It's just beautiful. I love her so much, especially the hair. Now, when it comes to the outfit, it's a little bit different than the one in the movie. So they took more liberties here. It's a little bit more designer. She has the flowers in her shoulders. She has the little gold embroidery right in the front. And then she has the bow in the middle of her stomach, I guess you could say, which it is the style of her dress in the movie. it has just been changed up and made more dramatic and a little bit more fun. There's this embroidery on the bottom, and then the sheer part of the dress, which is also accurate from the movie, is actually attached right there. And I'm not gonna take it off because I don't want it to get messy. But they've added these beautiful flowers, the embroidery with the little rhinestones. I think they did really such a good job here. I have nothing bad to say about this doll, nothing at all. She's just perfect. I love the little flowers that were added with the rhinestones. No complaints. So when you turn it around, you can see, sorry, because the hair keeps getting stuck to those little flowers there, and I'm afraid to mess it up. But the flowers are a beautiful addition. Don't get me wrong. I like them. But yeah, just be careful with the hair. Now the back of the dress I thought would be super plain, but it's not. It has like 4 little flowers there with rhinestones, and it's just beautiful. And there, when you lift it, you can see the bottom layer. The camera picks it up as a really, really dark pink, but it's dark pink, but it's lighter in person. And she does have that articulation right at the waist. Now, when it comes to her mask, it's beautiful. I thought that this was metal, but it's not. It's actually plastic and it's painted gold. She's holding it with a new face, a new hand mold. Maybe they used this for the premiere series when they were holding the purses, the dolls, but I'm not sure. But it looks new to me, and the mask is beautiful. And of course, really quickly, wanted to show you the articulation. It's pretty much the same as all the other designer 12-inch dolls. You know, articulation at the elbows and the wrist. And of course, the legs are the bend and snap type. So you can just kind of bend them. It's not a big deal to me. She does have the pointy feet, not the flat feet. And as you can see, she's wearing very plain hot pink shoes, or magenta, whatever you want to call them. But they're pretty. They're very simple. Normally, I really don't care for the shoes since you barely see them. Alrighty, my friends. Well, that is all for today. As I said earlier, I'm a huge fan of Giselle, and I'm so happy that this doll exists. I love her so much. I have 0 complaints. I just thank you, Disney, for making her. I hope that if the sets go online on Shop Disney, if they do, I'm not confirming that they are, but they have to do something with the leftover merch, right? I just hope that if it goes online, it sells out so that Disney can see that we want more items like this. We want more rare characters like Giselle, Megara, and Esmeralda. So yeah, you know, if you like this, go get it. I hope that my review helped you, and I hope they go on Shop Disney so everyone can get it without having to pay the eBay prices. Again, thank you so much for all the love, support, and for being so awesome and for checking out my video. I will see you all on the next one. Bye bye.